You know, there were a lot of people that were allowed to behave badly in this industry for decades. And there's been a lot of sodomy, there's been a lot of rape, there's been a lot of stuff. But when I think about Tammy Terrell, and how she was allowed to be SA'd, abused, that woman was beaten so bad, she had an aneurysm. David Ruffin whooping her ass in the studio, and Marvin Gaye just getting up and walking out. While a woman that both of those men were supposed to love and cared about, she was beat so much by these niggas in her head that it ended up exploding. Ain't no mountain high enough. And they beat the crap out of her. They demeaned and degraded her. Which is why when David Ruffin ended up dead in Fairmount Park, I didn't do a whole bunch of grieving. Karma's real. Child, I don't know why y'all keep trying to get me to talk about that girl. And who her real mama is. Like I told you, I think a DNA test between her and Ramir, or between Kelly's son and Ramir, would be quite interesting. Who knows where that boy is at? Apparently, they brought up the ones on the stage that they thought was fit to meet the public. Yeah. You reap what you sow. You sow hell, you gonna get hell. You sow heaven, you gonna get heaven. It's just that simple. Naomi's been sus a long time. But you gotta ask yourself, what kind of woman sits around and is willing to invite other people to be hurt to get ahead? Thank you for adding the FX person. I'm really hoping they gonna hit this camera, because that's why I'm here. I don't know why Instagram keeps telling people. Like, I'm literally getting messages right now that's telling people that my live has ended and I'm still here. Why? If Sir is autistic, then it would stand to say that Rumi's autistic too. We can see that. That child ain't there. Question is why does everybody? Y'all should have heard. Yeah, and I look, and I take nothing back from Tyra. Like I said, she a little better than Naomi. She's a more humane side. Question is why is it okay for these people to exploit these children? Because the only value that these children have off of exploitation and cover. They exploiting these little kids. They exploiting them. Yes, because I'm telling the truth, and exactly why won't they come out? Come out wherever you are. You were sitting over there leaving paragraph long comments about what you think about my singing. Why don't you come tell me to my face? They don't ever want to do that. They don't ever want to come. Yeah. The truth is why isn't anybody trying to take these children away from these very derelict and disgusting people? That little girl is being worked like she in a Chinese sweatshop making Louis Vuitton bags. You hear me? What kind of childhood is that? I bet you if Michael Jackson was still alive and he seen what they was doing with these kids, he would tell you how unfair it is what's happening to them. And how if they want to develop their talent, let them develop their talent naturally, but let them have a childhood, you know, something he never got to do. What's the point of being billionaires if it doesn't give your children the chance at having the best childhood possible? Now, little Ivy got to go out there and shake her ass and show her barely budding breast. And she got to sit there and gyrate and show that she can do it. She can shake like a monkey just like her mammy. This will be breaking Michael Jackson's heart to see what's happening to these children. Because he was there. I could see him right now. Beyonce, just let her have fun. Let her have some fun. Yeah, she's a robot. And I wouldn't be surprised if they put a microchip in that child either. I wouldn't. They convinced the whole world to turn against the man who wanted to save the spirit of childhood. They hated on a man they called Chris Tucker Christmas. And now we're finding out that Diddy had somebody that was standing right next to him. And Corey Gamble was involved. Like, when shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? When shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? That man gave us Billie Jean and you think he touched them kids? When shit hits the fan, is you still a fan? I want to thank everyone who was brave enough to hold me down and support me through all of this. This ain't the first trial and it ain't gonna be the last. This is the opening bell. That's all this is. And this is gonna beget other things. It's gonna beget other things. And it's about to get, it's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. God's got the power. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One down, shakes. One down. One down, shakes. I miss the old days. I do. And I tell you, most of these sad ass akata, they should be glad there's so many cameras in this world. Those cameras is keeping them safe just like cameras keep me safe. They know it, I know it. I wish one of them had the audacity to say, turn the cameras off and let's get busy. I do wish for that. But vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Because all these punk fools who who like to send people after me and like to do this and like to do that and like to get they hired police officers that they pay to obstruct justice and break the law. And I'm not saying allegedly, because some of these people is going to be testifying at this Diddy trial. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I'm just going to have to let God handle up. Oh, and not what I wouldn't give for 20 minutes. For 20 minutes alone with every last one of these weirdos. One-on-one. No help. Not being jumped. Not being drugged. Not being stuck in the neck and in my ass with howl dog. No, none of that. No, just y'all and me. What I wouldn't give. Well, would God ever bless me? 20 minutes with Sean Carter. I would love to show him all that I've learned since last we saw each other face to face. I'd love to work it out on him. On behalf of all the kids that he done screwed over. I'd love. Yes. Rest in peace, Kim Porter, who allegedly gave an ear and aid and support to Kathy White while she was being harassed and threatened, allegedly by the Carters. I mean, talking about taking out a baby with a wire hanger. Out of somebody you stuck your peen in. Allegedly, that's what was in them text messages and on those voicemails that was sent to Kathy Coriana White, and she ran to Kim Porter for help. Wouldn't it be something if the ghost of all of the missed over women were really running the show? 555 in Toronto. Like, y'all care about preserving these weirdos. Do you care about what happened to the people? People write a book, die. People just want to have their baby in peace, die. People who want to tell the truth, just die. Everybody's so interested. Still no request from FXCK MSJ? I've been here for a minute. I guess you're just a weirdo coward. I've been here for almost an hour. I guess you're just a weirdo coward. The world been crazy. The only sanity here is God. If you choose to turn away from it, then that is on you. That's on you. Vengeance is mine. You felt so sorry for Cassie? Pray for Cassie. Pray for her. She was held hostage by a rabid dog for all of those years. And ain't nobody... Because the truth is, he should be charged with kidnapping as well. Because a lot of what he did to Cassie forced her to stay with him. And I know, because I had my own crazy ex-boyfriends in the past, who you break up with them and they seeing another girl, but you not allowed to see nobody. And even though they with the new girl, they still coming over to your house in the middle of the night begging you. And then they want to sit up there. They want to threaten anybody that you get with. Then they want to get people to go after the people who know people that you're with your new guy. And then they want to sit there and download them with a bunch of lies and tell them that you got a bunch of disease. So then the family, oh, I don't know. You know, they said this. And they, like, it's disgusting. My first ex-husband was like that. Straight narcissist. Went trying to triangulate with everybody that was jealous of me and didn't like me and made himself feel special. Like, why is it okay that men do this? And the sad part about it, they ain't even real men. They all sodomites. I can't speak on Quincy. What I can say is that I'll Be Sure has a book. And I pray to God y'all buy it. Because they called him crazy just like they called me crazy. And now here we are. The Bieber situation, equally as disgusting. All of it. Bashir Gray, tooting his ass and selling his ass all day on OnlyFans to survive. That boy was terrified. He wasn't interested in being homosexual. He wasn't. But that's what they told him that he had to do to make it, see? And his flesh kept fighting against it. And now, he done been free. He freaking his own self out. Well, French Montana, all of them hoes. All of them. DJ, I move my neck. The only thing fast on my body is my neck. Khaled. We all need to pray for all of these kids. Are you forgetting these people were children? And if another bitch goes to an Usher concert, I'ma scream. I'ma scream. In bed, waking up with Diddy, fighting over the Frosted Flakes, and y'all bitches actually think he's interested in you? With this very masculine looking new woman, which is nothing but his handler. Beyonce couldn't wait for Aaliyah to die. She couldn't wait to jump in her place. And it's funny, because she never managed to do it. Like when I saw that woman who's now in the process of getting divorced because she disrespected her husband while Usher is sitting there making fun of her. Like, I still don't think it's cool that women find it like sexy that these men come and just, you know, I used to go to the male strip shows, you know, back in my days in the life. I used to date male strippers until I realized most of them were bisexual and all of them were whores. There's nothing worse than dating a guy, and then when you go to see him at his job, what is this? Mary J. Minaj is toe up. Yeah, came to New Orleans. She was lazy, out of breath, couldn't move or sing, kept stopping in the middle. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's an old hoe. Somebody need to take that nag and put it on in the stable. But she got to keep making that money, you know. That's the problem. When you sign up to be a Schluminati representative, you don't get to stop until they tell you they're done. And usually them telling you they're done is you with an autopsy report. That's usually how it works. Yeah. These people are depressed. And people are still buying tickets. Yes, Mary J. Minaj. How are y'all enjoying these shows, by the way? Going to see all these Schluminati people trying to pretend like ain't nothing going on when everything is going on. Are y'all enjoying watching? Are y'all enjoying paying money to go see these half-ass performers? Back to what I was saying about Usher. And these male strippers. These whores. These male whores. Who will suck a dick just as fast as they'll twerk on a bitch's lap. I don't understand. How are y'all enjoying? For those of you who are buying these tickets, how are you enjoying your shows? Are you leaving feeling levitated? Are you leaving feeling like God just bestowed a wonderful blessing upon you? Are you leaving? Who's bitter? Who has to be bitter? Why is the truth being called bitter? Who's bitter? What's this? She spatches. What the hell? Who are you? Are you somebody that went to that Beyonce concert and had to watch it on a teleprompter? And mad because you got busted? My God. It's wild. I'm bitter. How, dear? How? In what world am I bitter?